All right. How many drug addicts do you think you serve or you help every year?
Well, that's a kind of difficult question because we may have a day when nobody comes in, then you might have a day when 5 or 10 people come in. So, my personal estimate guess is probably between 50 and 75 a year, if not more, but no less than 50, of course. So,
All right. And I heard that you serve so many people with food also for Thanksgiving. And where does that food come from? Did you partner with food banks around here or?
we have a young lady that's on our board named Julie Shea. She has a group that's called Good Neighbors, and she has a group of people that will go out and shop for food. She has like a food list that people come in and say that they have no funds and they need food every month, and they'll write on there what they need, and she'll give it to the people in her group, and they will actually go out and shop. And once a month, she'll deliver here canned items and paper items and stuff of that sort, and we'll call them and they'll come in and pick it up. As far as the other food and stuff that comes in, Bay Area Community Church Group, their ministry comes down the first Sunday of every month, and they supply everything. They have at least 30 or more volunteers come with them. That's all in the same ministry, and they're really wonderful. We open the doors. They come in. They do the cooking. They bring the food. All we do is get the word out to the people that we're going to have dinner here first Sunday, and the word gets out on the street, and all of them comes in, and they greet them at the door, and they make them feel welcome, and no questions about why they're here, what they're doing. They don't try and push religion down their throat. They just want to know that they're a human being and that they're loved by someone, and there's someone there to help them. And it's been really, really great because a lot of bonding has gone on. We've had a couple of people that came in that we know that are homeless, that's very suspicious, and they wouldn't say and talk with anybody. And one of them came in one time and just sat out in the lobby, and this one girl went up to him, started and just sat down and talked to him. And I don't know what she said to him or anything like that, but the next month, the first Sunday, he came looking for her, you know, and he joined the crowd where he was always an outsider before. So all we have to do is get the word out that they're going to be here on the first Sunday, and doesn't matter what they serve or anything, they come. And just recently, as a matter of fact, last Saturday, they partnered with us, and we did what we call the back to school celebration. And they did a collection of clothing throughout Maryland, and clothing, household items, baby goods, and some canned food and stuff like that. And we got the word out, and it was wonderful to see the community people, because we'd asked the community to be part of this and help us do this thing. And the neighborhood came in Friday night and helped them set up, and they just had a wonderful time. They stayed here till 9 o'clock. Nobody complained. And then Saturday morning, we had the little parade with the drum and bugle corps with the kids. Everybody just loved that. And we had a moon bounce out here that was donated by Mount Tabor United Methodist Church. And the kids enjoyed that. And it was set up just like a mini mall. They came in, they signed in, and we had over 482 families sign in. And they picked up a bag, they were greeted, and then they just went in, and it was just set up like a mall, and they just shopped until we got what they wanted. There was not one person that left here without a smile on their face. And it's things like this that makes what we do worthwhile, because this one room is the only thing we got to work out of. And Larry and I and 2 volunteers, I'm the only one who get a salary, because there was a gentleman that donated some money for me to get a small salary. So I get paid for 15 hours a week. And I usually come in here around 6 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I don't leave until 8, because once you get in here and see what's going on in the need, you just can't leave. So, and it makes me feel better. It's just such a pleasure. I see why Larry do what he do, because it's not for the people, I think, as much as it is for us, because just to be able to help somebody, it means something. So,
Along those lines, maybe you can share a little bit of information about, the volunteers on your staff, and maybe what type, are you looking for more people as well?
Well, particularly when we have any kind of events going on, because if we have an event going on, and to help us get the flyers out to to the community, let them know what's going on, because we can't get to everybody. So if we know that someone's coming in to do a little program, or if someone's if we're going to have movie night, because twice a month Larry shows free movies based on family style. They can't just bring the kids and drop them off. We want the family to come, they'll come with them. And we try and have a speaker come in and talk to them at the same time, and have the movie and popcorn, just like, So it's a family thing. And it's trying to really join the families back together and start the communication, between families. Um, our kids, we have a program called School on Waters for the summer, and it's 3 days a week during the summer, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And every Monday, he takes them out of state so they can see how other people live, and let them know that regardless of what your condition is, there's always someone might be a little bit worse off, and that there's someone just like them in another community or another state, and they can progress. And we try and give them role models, positive role models. We have people come in from time to time to not only talk to them, but actually work with them, and take them to the games. We try not to focus on sports as much as we do education. This year we're going to be fortunate enough, we hope to partner with the midshipmen, and they come on. The black engineers have expressed an interest of helping us with tutoring and whatever they can do for our youth, and which is tremendous help, because one of the things we stress with the kids is that you must do your homework. If you have problems with your schoolwork, let us know. We'll find a tutor for you somewhere, because we want you to excel in your education first, and then the sports come later. And they have fun doing this. I need to mention here, recently a gentleman heard about our program, and he had a 45-foot yacht that he was going to sell. And for some reason the sale didn't go through, and I think it's because of Dr. J. And he gave it to us for our School on Waters program.
That's fantastic.
So it is. So one of the things that's planned for that is for the midshipmen to help, and retired captains to help the youth learn how to operate, not only the maintenance, operating the boat, but the maintenance of the boat. And the first hour or so will be spent with them doing their homework, and then of course the fun part of it. So we're looking forward to being able to actually get that underway. Right now we got it piered over in Eastport, and making sure everything's brand new on there. So just making sure that we have it ready for them when they're out of school. So
That's great. Is there a website where people can follow you?
yes, it's www.wecareandfriends.com. But We Care and Friends, and is spelled out AND.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for showing the interest.